Hello guys, and welcome back to another Project Zomboid video. Today it's a little different. I'm tired of dying, and I know this game is all about dying, redoing. I'm sick of it. I don't want to die no more. So I attempted to survive 1 month. Yes, I have mods that help actually a lot, but even with mods on my past playthroughs, I still die. Now, I'm not going to spoil anything. I don't know if I made it to a month or not. This is not going to be the first video like this. There'll be many more to come, but I need your guys' help. I need any type of tips in the comments to make me survive longer than 1 month. I'm attempting for 1 month, but I would like to go for a year in the game. I have a little bit under 100 hours played in this game, and I still suck. So I need your guys' help. So for this build, I decided to run with my usual, which is veteran. I'm gonna go with the negative traits: high thirst, slow healer, underweight, smoker, weak stomach, short-sighted, and slow reader. So for my attributes, I went dexterous, lucky, keen hearing, and organized, and speed demon. So I made a lot of random characters while playing Project Zomboid. I never saved them and I regret it. I decided to randomize just for the name. This is our guy who's gonna see if he could attempt to survive 1 month in this crazy, chaotic world. Everyone meet Wendell Barlow. I hope you guys liked the video. If you do, please consider subscribing. There'll be a lot more videos like this. Like, follow, and also follow on Twitch. Play a bunch of different games on Twitch. Thank you guys for watching and enjoy. And this is how I attempted to survive 1 month in Project Zomboid. This is it. This is the one. He will take us. He will take us to the promised land of 30 months living. The start of day 1. I did what you always do in Project Zomboid. Look for food and a weapon. Unfortunately, my house only had a rolling pin. It will have to do, and it'll be pretty good. Also had to get a quick snack to get my weight up, but vegetables is probably not a good idea. Basically eating a salad. So of countless YouTube tutorials on how to start Project Zomboid, I started this world at 5 a.m. and decided to tune in to the best show that this game can offer, Life and Living, and I got some points. I like to say that Wendell is a army veteran, wanted to live peacefully in Rosewood, just doing his thing, eating his vegetables, watching TV. Of course, that all changed. I decided to move my way to the next house over, and I finally encountered my first zombie. First zombie dead, hopefully more to come. Second house I came into literally had nothing. If I were to live by myself, this is exactly how my house would look like. I decided to walk around, and I actually forgot where I spawned in when I chose Rosewood. I literally forgot, so I was so confused of where I was at. Finally, I started recognizing more while going down the street. But I'm here to say that it was not an easy start. For some reason, just my luck, this house had an alarm. Had no food, no can opener, just a rolling pin and a dream. I thought hiding in the woods was the better option. Turned out it wasn't. They're killing all these zombies. I was looking for anything better, any weapon better than a rolling pin, but couldn't find anything. Found a nice coat though. After killing a few zombies, I decided to just try to run away to find a safe house where I could look for food, and it was not a great start for Wendell's story. I wasn't even talking during this. I was so focused. I was so scared of dying already that I was just mouth wide open, pause, and just try harding. Finally made it to a house that had a window, but I wanted to make sure I wasn't followed, which I was. Took care of that. I saw that way too many zombies actually followed me, so I decided to make a run for it before tragedy struck. As you can see, I know we're not supposed to run, but I was too scared. As you can see, I'm exhausted. So I'm just crouch walking everywhere trying to get away from all these zombies. I had a complete jump scare. Thought I was about to get grabbed and bit, but thankfully I'm all good. Finally, after walking around, I finally found a house that was open. I jumped in, took care of some of the zombies that were chasing me, and ended up looting the house. Found a better weapon. Found a griddle pen. Those closet zombies, they need to stay in the closet. They always get me. So just for the first couple hours of the first day, I just kept looting houses, looking for food and clothes and anything I can get my hands on, really. My house was under attack, and because I really wanted to survive, I took great caution while killing these guys. The griddle pan is actually really good. I might have to use this more often. After making sure this house was clear, I decided to loot upstairs when all of a sudden I heard something. Earth glass. Wait. Wait. What the heck? Somebody's here. Hello? Anne! Hey. You think we cover ourselves in red and Z guts, they wouldn't see us? Okay. Wait. Dude, she was boarding up this house, bro. She just came in out of nowhere. Nice, we got our first friend. This time I'm gonna take care of my friends. I was referencing old playthroughs there. I used to just treat the people I find like slaves, and I wouldn't care if they die. But this time it was gonna change. I was gonna take care of them, give them clothes, food, and water, and maybe weapons. Still new to this mod, so I was trying to figure out what I can actually do with my partners. We learn as we go here. Now that I had a friend, I felt much more confident walking out. Still didn't want to attract too many zombies, but with Anne covering my back, it'll be a pretty good rest of the day. I got so scared here because I heard the garage move and I thought it was Anne trying to get in, but nope, it was something better waiting for me out there. I just spent the rest with Anne looting these houses, going down the street one by one, hoping to find basically anything. I was still wearing nothing but pants and a leather coat. Decided to read some books here. Now that I have Anne, I was casually sitting on the ground reading and fast forwarding time, knowing that she will kill any zombies that come next to me. It's pretty nice to have friends that listen. After looting that neighborhood, I found a nice thick sweater to protect me from any bites or scratches, and I went to sleep early. The end of day 1 of this 30-day adventure. Start of day 2 was nothing special. For the most part, I was looting houses, trying to get as much gear as possible, when I came across this house that it looked like it was having a party inside, as the zombies were wearing party hats. Unfortunately, that made Wendell very depressed. If you can imagine going to a house where there was a family having fun when the zombie apocalypse hit, that's not a great sign. As I went inside the house, there was a lot of guests at this party. I had to defend the house with Anne. Once I finished clearing out the zombies that were coming in, I ended up reading a book and watching Life and Living on TV for double the XP. This house was actually pretty stocked up as I went upstairs and found a gun case, and I was so excited to finally get my first gun in the series, and it was literally a box of ammo of a gun I didn't have. As depressing as that was, I couldn't even carry it, so I decided to leave it there and continue searching the house. And just across was another desk that had another gun case. As I grabbed it and placed it on the floor, hoping to get my first gun. Just my luck, it was another box of ammo of a gun I didn't have. I have the lucky attribute, but that doesn't show there. Looting almost the whole neighborhood, I didn't find a single duffel bag, backpack, or anything that can hold my stuff until this house that had the party full of zombies had a lot of good stuff in it. I decided to check the garage of the same house we're in, and I found a generator. What I like to do, as many of you guys probably do as well, is mark an X on all the houses I've looted to mark where the generator's at. And I put a sun because generators bright my life. Because generators bright the world in a very dark place. Because generators provide light. Well, I'm trying to think of something very dramatic to say and I can't think of nothing, so let's move on. Looted the last house on the neighborhood. As I spawn in Rosewood almost all my playthroughs, I have this town memorized. So I knew at the end of this neighborhood, just behind the tall fence, was the police station. So risking my life and risking the series, I decided to jump into the unknown that is called the other side of the fence. As luck would have it, there was only one zombie to be seen, and I decided to take care of that. As I was searching around, looking for any more stragglers of zombies, to check out the cars to see if these cars were of any use to me. Unfortunately, they weren't. Clearing some more zombies, I realized that Anne didn't follow me from over the fence. I tried to shout her to call her to come, but she didn't hear me or she didn't want to hear me. And once again, Wendell was all alone fighting zombies. As I moved on, hoping Anne would wait for me, I got closer and closer to the police station when I finally found a brand new cop car. And with my luck, I opened the door. I went to go check if the door was open and to see if there was a key in the glove compartment. Oh my goodness, let's go. I also found a gas can earlier in one of the houses. So I filled my cop car up with 1 gallon of gas and dumped all my stuff in the trunk. With an empty backpack, an axe, and a griddle pan, I decided to check out the police station in hopes to find better weapons, better clothing. Since I went to bed really early on the first day, I woke up really early on the second day, and by 12 p.m. I was already tired and exhausted. This made killing zombies a lot harder. Thankfully, this zombie dropped a key for the armory. She didn't look like she worked at the police station, but I'll take it. I made my way to the armory cautiously, and there it was. Guns galore. There was guns, ammo, gun cleaning kits, WD-40, why? Probably to clean the guns, and weapons for me and Anne. A little bit about me. The way I play Project Zomboid is I'm a hoarder. So when I say I want to take everything, I take everything. As I took my first load to the back of my police car, I came back in and I thought I heard something inside the police station. I figured it was a zombie, but it was actually something else. My god. Hey, moving in? Okay, I think she's on our group now. Alright, I feel so much better though having a friend here. Anne is somewhere over there. I mean, I have to find her. I have no idea where she's at. Another survivor, Morag. Wendell was happy to have met another survivor just like him. Now that he has a friend that he can trust, he felt much more confident in clearing out the police station and looting it all. I also decided to check the locker rooms for all the clothes, weapons, anything I can find. And I wasn't joking, I'm a hoarder in this game. I took everything. As I went to sleep early, it was already 5 and Wendell can barely keep his eyes open. So this made traversing the police station very sketchy because I had just a short sight of in front of me because he could barely keep his eyes open. After deciding that that was enough, meaning I took everything from the police station, I hopped into my police car with Morag and told her all about Anne and how we cleared out a neighborhood and we decided to pick her up before leaving. I went to check her last known location and I found her. As she saw me, she started running towards me and fighting zombies before getting into the car. At last, my group is together again. We decided to drive away Rosewood Fire Station so we can call that a base for the night. Wendell had to put tape on his eyes to keep open, but he needed to make sure the place was secure before he can lay his eyes, before he could lay down to rest. But having Morag and Anne next to him, it was a breeze. Wendell's plan was just to park the car inside, load it up with supplies he needed from the fire station, take a nice long rest, and leave bright and early the next morning. Wendell soon noticed that he couldn't take everything, the hoarder he is, aka me. He knew that he had to find a trailer if he wanted to take all this to his new location, which I have no idea where. Finally, after looting the bottom half of the fire station, he went upstairs to secure it and laid his head down to rest for the end of day 2. Let's see if 11 o'clock does the work, and let's hope I don't wake up dead. Protect me, ladies. I hope you guys enjoyed part 1 of this. I'm not sure how many more parts there will be. We'll see. But if you guys like what you guys watched, please consider liking, subscribing, and following, and turn on the notifications for part 2. We'll be out shortly. Once again, thank you guys for watching, and peace.